Greetings and salutations, YouTube. Friar Chuck here, and I am back with the next episode of our Pokemon Violet's MonoSteel run. Last episode, we took on the Ghost-type gym. I don't know for sure if we did anything else, but I know that we definitely did that. Okay, red Maridon right there, specifically. So now, I think the next thing that we have is the Titan in the desert. I believe we have him to take care of. And then that'll leave us with the Psychic Gym. The Psychic Gym, the Ice Gym, and then the last two Team Star bases, which are Fighting and Fairy. Obviously the Fairy one. Oh, we also have the False Dragon Titan. Forgot about him. Our level cap has been increased. I need to look and see what it is. I think it's 45. So the Psychic Gym is 44 to 45. So yeah, our new max gym level is going to be level 45. I think we'll be okay. Lucario's kind of a sit in the back kind of dude today, but everybody else we should be able to use. As far as our boxes go, still got Hemi, third place in Ballista. Okay, the Lurking Steel Titan is Ground Steel, so I'm actually going to put Lucario out front. We'll use it for that. We've kind of gotten a lot stronger as of late. But we're gonna have some of our hardest battles of the run with the fighting thing, the fighting Team Star base, and that's gonna be a problem. And then once we get to the Pokemon League, of course, we've got the Ground type gym leader, which they've got outs for. I could also use Caparaja for this. I like how his face is like looks like it's just a computer screen. It's just like have random emojis. Or emoticons, I guess. But Iron Treads is something that we can actually catch and put on our team, which is pretty neat. Okay, he's cool. That actually did a lot of damage. But we'll heal it all back, I think. Let's get pretty close. firing it does a lot. I don't think fighting resists. Hello?
Can you come and, can you pause that?
Mm-hmm.
Can you come and look and see if I've got the bed of that truck tire?
Okay. Sorry, my kid is like right there next to it. My microphone kind of stopped for a second there, but I think Copper Roger's going to take the hits better, and it'll still be able to do super effective damage with bulldoze. So. At least he's got a Pokemon that can do super effective damage. Unfortunately, I'm gonna hit him with this bulldoze, but that's okay. Attack him first. It's giving me the possibility of outspeeding. Okay, yeah, that actually didn't do that much damage. Let's see. Maybe Katina and Treads. I've not worked up this better because it also boosts our force sphere. After this, we will make our way to Alfrenada Gym, and I think we'll be able to battle some trainers that might get us up high enough. I think she has 4. Yeah, she has 4 Pokemon. So we'll need 4 Pokemon for the battle, obviously. I think is, huh? I think my microphone is picking up the air conditioner running in my room, which is very irritating. Stopped all of a sudden, I don't know. I'll have to listen to the audio for this episode and just see what it's doing. I don't know why it's being that way. I don't think this mic is that sensitive. It's the main AC in my room. If it was this window unit, it'd make more sense, but I hope it sounds okay. At the very least, the game audio should be a little bit higher, but still, it's not ideal. As for the 4 mons I'm going to use in this fight, I think it's going to be. I think Adrian will be in the battle. I think I'm going to use Corviknight just because, well, he is going to be a big part of our Team Star, our final Team Star fight, but that doesn't mean we can't still use him. It's more of a, I'd like to get a little bit of variety in there. But Tremors is just not super useful. In this, Lucario is a problem because he's a fighting type. So maybe it may be that. That may be the 4 that I use. Those are my 4 strongest mons. I mean, he's not going to work because he's part poison type, which really isn't that big of a deal. Bronzong just is not going to be able to do anything. Ballista obviously is always an option because I can set up hazards. But the problem with setting up hazards against what's her face is that there's a very good chance that she may have an opportunity to set up. Get a Swords Dance. I think she loses her Esparth. No, she doesn't. She loses for Rigor Wrap, I think. I don't know. But if she gets set up and then has got a Mon that can sweep, that could be a problem. I don't really want that. So we'll see. We may see our young magnet boy get. Oh, hey, look. Hey, kitty pool. Look, sir. I think we can kind of just assume our Gimmighoul is not going to evolve. I'm not going to go out of my way to find all the stupid coins. I really should look up a list of what abilities Mold Breaker actually affects. You know? We found out in the last episode that it does in fact work on um oh, there's a freaking Arcanine out here. That's very strange. I don't know that I've actually seen a wild Arcanine before. Okay, we're not. I picked a weird place to fly from, so we're gonna go here instead. Um, oh yeah, I'm not gonna hunt. I'm not gonna make a point to hunt down all the gimme ghoul coins. Like if I manage to find enough and I can evolve it, okay, great. But it's it's a good mon. That's just such an awful evolution method. To the good people over at Game Freak, don't do that again. We are closing in on the end parts uh, of this game. I don't think I'm going to do the DLCs. I do have them on my Violet save. I don't on my Scarlet. Um, but there may be a I guess I don't think I will. There may be a really, I want to jump in pretty much right away to our next. To our next monotype, whatever it's going to be. Um, so I'll probably go ahead and start the Scarlet one as soon as we're done with this. And it maybe even as I don't know if y'all noticed, I'm recording these like way in advance. Like I think I've actively got 6 episodes recorded right now, which I need to be better about uploading them. That's my bad. Bagon. Hello. Good. Trainers. What do I have first? Okay. New future is 80. Okay. You can hear my dog barking now. I don't know if there's a way that I can cancel out some of the background noise. I apologize. Maybe if I can. Even if I turn it down, it's not going to do any good. It's just going to make me quieter. This Electrode's going to outspeed us. I know that for sure and for certain. Goes for a Magnetize. It's a bold strategy. Really outbeats us. Light screen, I guess, physical attacker. I really hate that's part of the problem with these trainers in later generations, is they just don't have a whole lot of Pokemon, so it's not worth fighting them. I'm going to try and do that, I think in the next one that we do, I'm going to try and make it a point to fight every trainer on the route before I... I'm going to make it a point to try and fight every trainer on the route before I grind with XP candies, because XP candies are they're kind of a cop out. I'll admit it. but they are very good at their job. Where am I? You can figure that out, kid. There's big dragons there. Well, those Pokemon are running after you. Come on. I mean, some decent folk. Of course, this guy had an Electro. This person had a Venomoth. I wonder if he's gonna have another Gen 1 Pokemon. Like Vitro. I'm not learning Flatter. I hate when Pokemon get moves like that at these late levels. Fortress is not a Pokemon that I have a whole lot of stuff to deal with. It should have Explosion by now, so it could do that. That would obviously win us the battle, because it's only left. Go pick it is. Wish we had a fire type, but there's not any steel fire types. I don't think. It may be a unique typing. This is so bulky. I should have gone into. Oh, Heatran. Only one. Let's see how many I'm missing. Not missing, but. What was it? Jasmine, Seedstone, Byron, Colress, Clickstrom, Moonling, Rose, Peony, Poppy, Mars, and us. There's definitely some that I would love to have. Like Aggron would be awesome. There are not very many pure steel type Pokemon, okay? Here's the list. Galarian Meowth, Mega Aggron, Registeel, the entire Clink line, Meltan and Melmetal, Berserker, Cuffant and Copperaja, who of course we have, and Orthworm. We've got two of the pure... Oh my god, this fortress is so bulky. So we're not getting Steelix, which is kind of unfortunate. That would have been a pain to do as well. Not getting Skarmory, Mawile, but we are getting a better option as far as a Steel Fairy goes. Obviously, if we could Mega Evolve, then Mega Mawile would be the choice. Aron, Lairon, and Aggron we're not going to get, which I really, really like those Pokemon. And the Steel Rock type would have been really nice. There's some that we're not that would be in the DLCs that we're not getting. And if we get to a type where I just don't have a lot of options, we may get into the DLCs just to do that. Like when I did Poison, I kind of needed it. The entire Beldum line we're not getting. Again, if we could get Mega Evolutions, I would, and had that option, I would use Mega Baggeros. We do get Bronzor and Bronzong, Jirachi, Dialga, Cobalion. We're not getting any of the legendary steel types. Honedge, the Honedge line, Hisui and Sliggoo and Goodra, which would have been cool. Klefki, which we can get, which I think we're actually coming up to here pretty quick. Celesteela, Ultra Beast, Magearna, the legendary, Duraludon. Actually, that's in the DLC. Room and Revovoom, which we have. Goldengo, we are not going to get just because I'm not digging for that stuff. For Chaladon, which again is in the DLC, and Iron Crown, which is in the DLC. So, not have... Oh, those are the primary steel types. Secondary steel types. Okay, there we go. I was like, that's definitely not all of them. Several Alolan forms: Sandshrew and Diglett, Magnemite, Fortress, Scizor, Polion, Shieldon and Bastiodon, Trash Cloak Wormadam, Lucario, Magnezone, Probopass, Heatran, Excadrill, Escavalier, Ferroseed, and Ferrothorn, which I really like. They're also the only grass steel types, I believe. Okay, I don't think that was my apologies. I had to step away for a second. I don't think it was recording the whole time I was gone. I'm pretty sure I hit the pause button and it just unpaused it when I get back and hit the mouse. But anyway, yeah, looking at the steel types that we have, we definitely missed out on a lot of really heavy hitters. Aggron, Metagross. We don't get any of the legendaries, none of the Ultra Beasts, which I'm fine with. That does make it a little bit. That does make it more challenging. We also miss some of the type diversity. Okay, so electric resists steel. I've been intimidated, so this is going to not do a whole lot. Because, realistically, the Tinkaton doesn't have a ton of attack anyway. Oh, well, I should have just stayed in. Gotten some free damage. And then going out to a different Pokemon. It's probably going to be Magneton. Yep, I knew it. I have... Oh, well, I have Tri-Attack. We'll hit it with that. Luxray to me is one of those Pokemon that a lot of people really like that I just don't... I mean, it's not a bad Pokemon. It's like very much a, oh hey, this is a Pokemon. But I'm just not as big on it as a lot of people are. I think a lot of it comes from a lot of people really like Gen 4. I mean, obviously you get it, I mean, Lucario is really well liked. Luxray is really well liked. They're not bad Pokemon. They're just not, you know, these, you know, they're not just top tier Mons. And again, I don't hate Luxray. I just, there's cooler electric types. And Gen 4 was my least played gen. That was kind of at a... That came out when I was in, like, junior high or right before junior high, I think. So for me, it was pretty much... That was when I was kind of like, oh, Pokemon, that's for nerds and stuff like that. And I wasn't really playing Pokemon. And then after that, I quit caring and was playing it anyway. And then, so Black and White was when I got back into it, and Black and White is my favorite generation of Pokemon. And I love a lot of the Pokemon from Gen 5. There are some that were misses. Starter Pokemon, the final Evos, are a little rough for a couple of them. I really like Emboar. Not super big on Samurott and superior. Went for strength instead of ground type move for some unknown reason. Ooh, it didn't. This neutral damage. Plus, I don't know. I'm not actually sure if Heavy Slam does type based damage or not. Oh, okay. We were nearly out of players. So. We defeated Joel the Courier. We're still looking for Marvel. I think there might be a couple more. I believe I've already battled them. Nope. No, Pokemon types are complicated. Well. Yeah, you should be shuddering. You should be shuddering a lot. Gigaton Hammer! And smash him with a hammer! I would really like to find a PP max for Gigaton Hammer. Should have used Metal Claw on that thing and take off for Gigaton Hammer on this card's form, but oh well. Because in case you forgot or I haven't mentioned it, Gigaton Hammer can only be used multiple times in a row. Use it in multiple battles, but just not multiple times in a row. Probably rarely your bites. Lexus is stupid. Lexi. Warpscale. I don't actually know what type this Pokemon is. It's a psychic type, but I don't know what its secondary typing is. Is it ground? Is it rogue? Is it special hammer though? This is gonna put us out of. Let's actually get to Alpharetta. On their training change drastically. I'd like to get these oh, that. I could not for the life of me tell what that was. What on earth is this thing walking around? Show. My mono poison run that I did on my own, Salazzle was very good. Toxic dressing. Salazzle was what allowed me to get through the steel types. This is the strong trainer, so we better take her on. Oh, she's a weather-based trainer. Alright, which weather are you going to use? Great, sandstorm. I really have a good answer for you. How well? Wait. See how much. Why? It's always Magnetar. I don't have freaking. I don't have sturdy. I don't have levitate. I'm gonna die to this earthquake, but I'm not switching into one. Of course, I mean, I had options. I could have switched back into Corviknight. I could have switched into Trimmers. Four was what I meant, but okay. Force field. Let's see what it does. Oh. Learning Swagger. I am going to switch Pokemon because I need to get levels on some of these mons that haven't gotten a chance to shine. Especially the ones that are going to be used in the next battle. Boom. Ironhead. The dumb one. But he flinched. Rock Slide. Did you go for Roar before? Oh. Well. How the tables have tabled. Please don't. Oh my god, it's gonna flinch me to death. Well. Corviknight, you get a better roll on that, you kill this thing, and then you manage to flinch twice. Freaking goober. Yeah, her weather. That's fair enough. Alright, let's get out of here. Sunlight. Another trainer. I gotta go find a Klefki because they are here. So I need to talk to this guy. Because give me your Flare Blitz. I don't even think I have anything that can learn Flare Blitz. Do need a few more levels. So what I'm going to do is, we've done this in the past, is switch out. Actually, let me, so I'm going to need you for the fairy base. Switch those two out. He's got too many levels. Or it doesn't have too many levels, but I don't want anymore. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's get away from you. I was trying to get this gimmick hook down here. Beacon tower, Altea. Is there a third? I think it's 4. Alright. Oh, you can't climb this one. Evidently, because it's not letting me. You definitely can. What the heck? Maybe we gotta go up. And just jump on the top of it. Like I said, I'm not super concerned about evolving Gimme Goal and getting a Goldango, but it's, if I have the opportunity to, I will. Use Thunder. You know, in case I wanted a very inaccurate move on my freaking whatever this thing is, Magneton. It's level 40, so shouldn't be too hard to beat. I actually really like the Thunderbolt animation. There's like a constant current from you to it. Sweet, look at those levels. 50. That's not enough. Altarians, go down. TM for Magical Leaf. Go Goops. Large XP candy. Oh, I will use that right now. What do I have in the way of? I have one small and one large. If it's a, yeah, Copper Raja. Two of them are to 45. In between episodes, we're not going to take on the gym today because you've got to do all the, the gym test and all that stuff, and this gym test is really stupid. I hate it. But I probably will maybe clear out the rest of these trainers and get the rest of the levels that I need. Celestine, Pokemon I've never used. And keep in mind, we do still have one evolution left, and that is for our Magneton into Magnezone. I don't know when I will do that, but it will happen. Oh my gosh. Gimme go hiding in the grass. I'm looking for a chest. Big chesty boy. Get 3. What is our... $798. So we need 202 Kimmy coins. Oh, there's this Hypno over there being creepy as hell. Look at him. I do not like the way he walks. I don't like anything about Hypno, honestly. And the problem is when we do our psychic run, we'll probably have to use at least a Drowsy for a while, because that's probably going to be the first psychic type we can find. Because I know where they stay. There is a possibility Klefki's not in this game. I don't think so. So here, that's a stronger trainer. This is the area that they reside in, I believe. Oh, fun fact about Toxicity. So you know they've got 2 different color forms. The blue one, which is the low-key form, and then the yellow one, which is the amped form. And it has to do with their nature. Whatever nature they have when they evolve from a Toxel, that's the there's a certain number that are high key, and there's a certain number that are low key, and a certain number that are amped. Even if you use a nature mint on them to change them to whatever the opposite would be, it doesn't change their form, which I think is interesting. We'll leave it the same. So it is possible to get whichever kind you like, to get the color that you want, but not necessarily have Billy Bolt. But not necessarily have that nature. Shiny stone we don't need. It'd be cool if there's we need a steel type that evolves with a shiny stone. Like a flashlight or something. Steel electric type. Give it impact. Yeah, okay. So that gave us nothing. Still looking for the clef key. Still. Gimme Ghoul right here. Hello. What is this? What? We'll battle it. It's a tier 3. Pretty decent. Pretty decent roll on the Mon, and it's a water type, so we can deal with it pretty well. So probably the last thing we do. in the episode. Thunderbolt. And then I bring a whole Magneton to the party, and you have a Skidoo, a Staravia, and a freaking Weasel. Like, what? At least the Skidoo's using super effective attacks, I guess, but it's fine. You do something better. Single medium candy, I believe, is what that gave us. Don't even really know that it was worth it. Okay, so we've got two of the mons we're going to use in our battle leveled up. Corviknight and Polarity still are lacking a few levels, but not too much. Not two. Oh, that got him up to 44. Well, cool. Yeah, so we've got a couple. Like I said, in between episodes, I think I will do a little bit of battling. There's a couple of trainers left. I'm a simple man. I see a Chansey, I go in for the attack. Iron Head. Boom. One shot. Oh, that was a crit too. Woo! Somebody show me some more wild Chanseys, please. That's how you get them levels. Can you imagine if in Gen 1 they let you battle in the Safari Zone? Because there's Chanseys in the Safari Zone. They're not super easy to find, but you can find them. So just imagine you go in there and you're just like, alright, I'm in here searching for one thing only, just looking for Chanseys. Oh, you looking to fill out your Pokedex? Sure. They're just in there just endlessly slaughtering these poor Chansey. I think we have a battle with Nemona here. I found a Klefki. Haha. Why does Klefki have a gender? That doesn't... I don't know. I don't know, maybe I get... I hate quick balls. I'm probably never going to use because I gotta find anything else that we need.
Okay, I'm going to the store.
Brozo. I don't think I have... Gosh, Pokemon broke free just instant. Stop using Magic Herb. rendering the effect of my Pokeballs useless too? Here. Had a lack of the Pokeballs. Didn't like it either. Goodness. I don't know. Does it make sense to anybody else, Klefki, to not have a gender? I guess there's a point where you have to, say, okay, well, what should and should not have a gender? Like, in theory, does it really matter with ghost types? Yes, in theory, there would be male and female ghosts. However, I think if they weren't, the idea behind it would be terrifying. Yes. Male Klefki. Jingle. I don't know. I don't know that this Klefki is ever going to be on our team. Flash Cannon, Play Rough, and it really does not have a very good moveset. I mean, I guess if it's got a Flash Cannon, I guess if I could teach it Dazzling Gleam, it would be okay. But it really kind of relies on TMs to be really good. Okay, so this part of the map was where they were at. There's another one. Not over here. Gafitas. Also, we have found no shiny Pokemon in this playthrough. Like I said, I had my mono poison run. I found like 6. One of which I actually got to use. I found a shiny Tentacruel, or Tentacool or Tentacruel. I don't remember which one it was specifically, but I was wanting that type coverage anyway, and I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh. Found that. I found a shiny Volbeat. I found a shiny Executor, I think. I found a shiny Meditite. I've had fairly decent shiny luck in my lifetime with just random encounters. The Heart Gold and Soul Silver days, I found a shiny Meditite, or no, I found a shiny Badoo that I just trained up to a Roserade, and that's why I like Roserade a lot more than probably a lot of people do. I found a shiny Medicham that I accidentally ran from because it was like in Victory Road, so I was just like, okay, God, get me through this. I found a shiny Executor in Sun and Moon. Which is crazy because I didn't play those games a whole lot either. My current Pokemon Legends Arceus save, I have a shiny Drifblim. Was not planning on using it, and then found a shiny, I was like, well, now I got to. And like I said, whatever else I found on that other save, there was like 6 of them. Okay, so we need 1 more level on Polarity, 2 more on Checkmate. These other ones I'm not as concerned about getting leveled right now, other than we do have an Mono battle, but I will do I'll do these trainer battles in between episodes. That should get me good levels. Maybe I'll find some more Chanseys, that'd be nice. But I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Friar Chuck saying Bye bye.